What's my name? Spoonful of game. What's my name? Spoonful of game. What's my name? Spoonful of game. What's my name? Spoonful of game.
This is the absolute last video or audio file that is on this phone before the defendant turns himself in.
Hello, so everybody. This is real footage. My name is Melly, and I'm going to turn myself in. But I'm in a suitcase because these crackers are harassing me. And I have to get on a private jet, and I don't want them to see me.
To be clear, there has been numerous other inflammatory.
Yo, good morning, everybody. This February 13th, 2024, 5-year anniversary from the time Melly turned himself in. Well, he ain't had no choice. They had warrants for his ass any fucking way. So what he was gonna do? Go on the run? And it's still and forever fuck him. I don't give a damn about him. I don't give a damn about any nigga or bitch that support him. So shit, know that I'm on the justice for Juvy side. Fuck Melly. Fuck Portland too. Cortland, bitch ass niggas. But another thing, man. People, let me go ahead and clear some things up. Justice for Juvy, that's what it is. And we don't give a fuck if we just want this case to be over. Then we got this witness tampering, and you got a wrongful death case. I don't care how that shit come, and however way it come. I just want his ass to get what he deserved. Straight like that. And nobody on YouTube could speak for no family of the victims or they're gonna trying to get justice and it might be this, it might be that. Listen, man. We don't fuck with no bloggers on fucking YouTube. So if anybody that reporting on the case, on this Melly case, like I said, you can go to Broward County Clerk of Courts, type in Jamel Demons, pull up that criminal case, and read that shit for yourself. That's the only thing they doing. They don't know Melly, they don't know Portland, they don't know Chris, they don't know Sack, they don't know me, they don't know Chris' mom, they don't know Sack mom, they don't know Sack dad, they don't know Track, they don't know Jamie, they don't know B Slime, they don't know nobody. Nobody personally. Shit, so, and I'm gonna goddamn it scream justice for Juvy until it's motherfucking justice. For real. So, straight like that, and man. Fuck what the motherfuckers be talking about, because we know what the fuck going on. Everybody speculating, this, that, and another. And another thing, the day that shit happened was October 26th, okay? Nobody else, no other YouTuber, blogger, content creator, nobody, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Nobody was involved around that time. Nobody was in contact with me. I wasn't friends with no bloggers that I knew of, that nobody called me and say, hey man, sorry about your son, or nothing like that. Nobody on YouTube called me and say, nobody. Only person I had that reached out to me on some social media shit was that nigga Sean Cotton, that dude from Say Cheese. And so he had them put up, me and him exchanged some DMs. He posted that shit and everything way back on like October 26th, that week or something, like short of maybe the first week of November. But people like, oh, they had the warrants out for Portland first. He got arrested first because they didn't have nothing on Melly. Melly wasn't a suspect. Only the family of the victims were pointing this, that, and other. All that shit is cap. Whoever saying this, cause thanks to my people that be telling me this shit. But listen, whoever saying that is fucking capping. They just reading the paperwork. They don't know what the fuck was going on. They wasn't in the trenches. They wasn't in the field. They wasn't walking the pavement witnessing shit on their own. Know what I'm saying? I'm giving all this shit from my point of view. Not what no paperwork said, or not what nothing I seen on Law and Crime. Let me tell y'all. Where can I go to get some YNW information? Where can I go to get some information? So, back to what I was saying. So, that shit about Melly not being a suspect, and Cortland and the family of the victims pointing fingers at Melly, not true. Listen, I went down there to Miramar Hospital October 26th. I went down there with my cousin, rode down there, and I met Detective Moretti. I walked inside the hospital. It's a deputy. That same, I don't even know if it was that lady that testified or whatever. It might have been. And I walked in and I said, hey, I told her my name, told her why I was here. She said, who was he? I don't even remember. It was like 5 years ago, over 5 years ago. So I was like, she like, oh, I'm going to call the detective that's on the case, and he'll be with you in a second. Maybe 15, 20 minutes. Moretti pulled up, you know what I'm saying? We did what we had to do, containing the Chris. And then we walking out. It was a whole bunch of news cameras on that other end. He said, I'm going to take y'all out this side so you don't get bombarded by those media outlets. I was like, cool. Put me and my cousin in his car and drove me around the parking lot to my car. Okay? That's October 26th, the day of that shit. That was like 9:30 in the morning, 9 a.m., between 9 and 10 that morning. I was back in Gifford like 11 o'clock, 11:30. It only take like an hour and a half, 2 hours from Gifford. Not even that. If you flying, it took me about an hour and a half. Okay. When I get back to Gifford, all the YNW Army gang jits are around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pick their brain. They trying to pick my brain. So they asking me, did Juvy get shot inside that car? On October 26th, hours after that shit, they was asking that. These were the ones that was down there. These were the ones that came back in separate vehicles. And they was asking, was he shot inside that car? What would make them think that? Okay? Another thing. That is a picture that the detective sent me. And it was like a still picture. If you look at that video leaving the studio, and they had the picture of that guy coming around the corner of that, out of that studio, and looked like he's finna get in the backseat of that car. And they were like, who is this? I didn't know who the fuck it was. I'm be honest, I didn't know who the fuck it was. They were like, who that is? And shit, it was one of them just say that. They were like, that's Slim. I didn't even know them some inside shit. Them niggas call Melly Slim. They say that's Slim. So the next day, Detective Moretti and his soldiers was in fucking Gifford for at least a month or two. They went to both wakes, both funerals. Melly didn't. Cortland didn't. Shit, man, them motherfuckers was on. Them bitches was suspects from day one. So all that, and then another thing, Moretti called me on December 2nd, basically saying that the case was closed, and he was like, and we didn't tell them shit. He was like, they were like, oh, case closed. Like, this is what happened to your son. And they proceeded to tell us, well, me, what the fuck happened to Chris. And from what I got that side of the story and heard what they told me. And then I already had my ear to the street. I had niggas that I fuck with, and that was on both sides. And they were telling me shit too. So I put this and this together, and I know what the fuck happened. Shit. Now, they know what the fuck happened too, but it's just that trial is just a process of proving it. You got to prove it. That's the only thing they're doing. But as far as knowing what happened to Chris, man, if a bitch don't know what the fuck happened to Chris, man, you need your motherfucking brain evaluated, man. You got to be short bus shorty, super duper stupid. For real, though. Motherfucker, think about this right here. Juvy was killed. Juvy mom and Juvy dad never, ever have any thoughts of wondering what the fuck happened to Chris. Oh, Melly might be innocent. No, that's a personal problem. Y'all can take that and run with it. I don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. It ain't y'all kid. If that would help something that happen to you free Melly supporters, when something happened to one of y'all child, I'm going to report about it. And I'm going to wish that they motherfucking accused killer, alleged killer, free. I'm going to put a fucking campaign. Motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck about you pussy ass niggas, man. Because at the end of the day, Chris is me and his mama child, and we know what the fuck going on, and it's still fuck Melly. Straight like that. Shit. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck with that nigga if they sit 5 more motherfucking years and delay the motherfucking trial. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Fuck that nigga. Shit. Fuck any nigga that's with him. For real. Fuck going on? Niggas just be talking, man. For real, for real, for real. Hold on a second. I got some paperwork I got a motherfucker turn in. For real. But like I said, man, the case was closed December 2nd. For real. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And people was on Mama Duck head for celebrating that win. Man. Watch what, I don't know what nobody else gonna do, but when that shit come back guilty, shit, woo, she ain't do enough. I would have went, ooh, Mama Duck. Somebody tell Mama Duck she ain't go hard enough, man. I would have did 10 times more shit. Woo. Man, shout out 63rd. Shout out Mama Duck. Shout out Trenches News. You know what I'm saying? Shout out FBG. You know? Man. Shit, if I was to have to pick a side on that shit, I fuck with them 63rd niggas, man. I like to listen to that slide and all that. For real, though. So, shout out Mama Duck, man. Rest in peace. Long live Duck. For real. Long live Brick. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk about that Chicago shit. I don't know them niggas. So, I ain't finna sit on here and try to do some type of analysis on somebody that I never even fucking met or some shit like that. That's like doing a book report on some motherfucking strangers, man. That shit be weird, man. I don't know these motherfucking people. And I ain't trying to know them. I ain't no motherfucking fan. Shit, I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. Fuck Dirk, fuck OTF, fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Fuck them niggas, man. I represent Florida all day in the motherfucking Maine. Shit, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I keep saying, man, Detective Moretti them was in Gifford stumping the motherfucking pavement. It wasn't no family of the victims in they fucking ear. Man, because who was the fit? Okay, you got me. You got I seen the shit where they talk with sack people them or whatever. Man, that's so far down the line. That's like months later, man. Months later. This nigga Dan was already arrested. Fuck y'all be on, man. Motherfuckers just be reading the internet. Man, shit. Motherfuckers read anything they believe on the internet. Well, go read about Agartha, the hollow earth. There's a whole motherfucking city inside the earth, since you believe every motherfucking thing. King Kong and Godzilla down there, dummy. Motherfuckers be trying to be in another bitch business because they ain't got shit going on. I'm telling you, man. And I'm sorry for not pumping out this content videos, but man, I be working. Then I get off work. I be planning on doing a video, but then I do my husbandly duties, yard work. You know what I'm saying? To do what I gotta do, and I be tired, boss. You know what I'm saying? Most people on here that's doing all that, they don't have no significant other. You feel me? They don't have no significant other, and it's all about the visual, man. You can't be on this bitch looking like Macho Man Randy Savage or Monkey Man or Tasmanian Devil and trying to blow up, man. This would never be my claim to motherfucking fame. Shit, man, I stay on the ground, and YouTube do not, they pay me, but this is not my main source of income, boy. Or shit, man, for real though, man. But when it come to this Melly shit, and people like, oh, he have Melly in the title. Man, listen here, man. If you let me tell it, Chris and Sack came up with the name YNW. So I don't give a fuck about putting it in the title or whatever. Chris and Sack made that YNW shit. YNW Juvy. And another thing, I never called that nigga no Juvy. Never. Fuck nah. Hell nah. And I've been chilling with my little ones. My daughter, two of my sons and my daughter, man. I was kicking it with their little asses yesterday and a few pads. That's why I ain't really been on here like that. And they asked me about the videos, man. Like, shit, you still be doing that spoonful of game? Yeah, man. Yeah, I do it every now and then, you know. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that I'm still Spoon, and it is what it is. And fuck them pussy ass niggas, man. And shit, they feel the same way. Shit. All them niggas that was mutual friends with Chris and motherfucking Melly, most of them don't fuck with them boys, man. You got a fucking Instagram Cortland or Bortland. Man, that nigga is Cortland to me. I don't even know why, because that nigga's a bitch, man. Whoever brought that nigga home, boy, I don't see how, man. That nigga straight pussy, man. Like I keep saying, man, that nigga ain't never did shit. I'm in Jamie words. Who you ever shot? Who you ever robbed? What he ever did, man? That's my baby mama's son, man. That's my daughter brother. He been a bitch, man. That nigga used to wear the fucking wave caps that was all stretched out with holes and shit on. Man, nigga used to be in my back room with Chris them, man, looking hungry as fuck, man. They be like, man, look at that nigga, roll up, nigga. Man, that nigga been a bitch, man. Them YNW niggas, they used to come back on tour and drop Chris off down there to the house where I was. I was living in Wabasa then. But shit, man, that nigga, man, me and Chris used to have our own smoke sessions, man. Jit kick back on the couch and sit back there. I put him up on some game and shit. We just be reminiscing my shit and kicking game, man. That was my little nigga, for real. And shit, man, they had to sneak them boys, man. Sack was a whole beast. Sack was the one that, when they came back from tour, went up there in Gifford and straightened all them old heads and wanted all the smoke, man. For real, man. Shit. Melly, don't get me wrong. Melly one time, man, Daytona weekend, you know, that spring break shit. Them two niggas, they was up there. They slid through the crowd and popped off on a nigga. For real. I think Melly was the one that swung. On one of them, I think nigga might have been from 510. Yeah. I heard about it, but some jitterbug shit. I keep saying them little niggas, man, they like in their early 20s. You know what I'm saying? I got a son, man. Shit. I got a son that's finna be motherfucking 27, man. You feel me? And he older than them and will whoop their asses, man. They don't want to see that jitterbug. Man, they didn't want to see Chris. Man, so justice for Juvy, man. We don't give a fuck how that shit happened, man. All we want to know is how that shit happened. And we know how that shit happened. I don't give a fuck if, and let me know another thing. Motherfuckers, YouTubers and bloggers, they were like, we for the defense because the prosecution, man, suck a age dick, bitch. But listen, if the case was so, they swear the case was so sloppy, right? But if them YNW niggas, whatever them the motherfucking outside that got to that juror, if it wasn't for them, think about this. It was so sloppy. Christine Bradley was all over the place, but it was still 11 people voted guilty. Only one didn't vote guilty was the one that they paid off. Her. And then she told the other two how much money she got and convinced them. So now it's 9-3. But originally, sloppy, Trial in all, 11 people voted guilty. You feel me? And if I'm not mistaken, first-degree manslaughter carried 30 years in the state of Florida. So even though they like, oh, it wasn't for murder, first-degree murder, and it was the death penalty, still 30 motherfucking years. Now, the witness tampering carries a life sentence. If they came to us and say, hey, what do we give them, a plea deal, time served on the manslaughter, 5 years on the manslaughter, and life sentence on the witness tampering. Bitch, let's do it. Shit, I don't give a fuck how it happened, man. Stop worrying about the family of the fucking victims. We are good with the state. We good with Christine Bradley. We good with motherfucking Buckaloo. We good with Moretti. We good with all that shit. Worry about your own motherfucking family. Fat, funky bitches. For real, though, man. So, and justice will be served. Motherfucker. I know y'all mad. It's been 5 years y'all been screaming free Melly. And that motherfucker still ain't free. It's going to be some more motherfucking 5 years. It's going to be like, it's been 10 years, it's been 15, it's been 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. The fuck, man. And I don't give a fuck. They going to file appeal after appeal like them Mama Duck, them, the dudes that got locked up in Mama Duck's son case. They going to file, like she said, man, I liked that shit, right? I be wanting to say that shit. Who gives a fuck what them people be filing, man? That shit get denied, man. Most of the time, if even if you go to trial or sign a deal, man, you can do it. They gonna do direct appeals anyway. The fuck? Think about this. Who the fuck ever heard? I know it's a Hail Mary. Who the fuck ever heard of a fucking motion to acquittal? Who the fuck ever heard of a motion overturning a fucking conviction? I understand a motion getting you a brand new trial, but overturning the conviction, yeah, to restart the trial, dumb motherfucker. Yeah, he could go 10 years or 15 years and come back on appeal. Yeah, motherfucking start all over again. It's like you just got booked in the motherfucking county jail again. The fuck? Motherfuckers, listen, man, like I always say, you will never take skydiving lessons from a bitch or a nigga that ain't never jumped out of a plane. So stop trying to get perspectives on the case from a person that never had a case, that never had to work a case, never been put in a position to deal with law enforcement in no type of capacity except calling around like a nosy motherfucker. Other than that, man, ain't none of them motherfuckers qualified unless you lawyers. Everybody else like jailhouse lawyers, and I never fuck with them. And then motherfuckers always talking about they street and they come from the streets, but we never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? You niggas might be in the streets, but they wasn't in the trenches. They ain't never did shit. Like Jamie said, who you ever shot, who you ever robbed, what you ever did, nigga. Niggas. All you free Melly fans, free Melly dick suckers, always putting motherfucking shirts on. I make shirts. Shit, man, I'm gonna make me some fuck Melly shirts. For real. You bitch ass niggas. 5 years, fuck Melly. Shout out to motherfucking Broward County, man. Keep that motherfucking pussy ass nigga in there. Shit. Motherfucking execute the motherfucker. Take the motherfucker to Rayford, Florida, and New River Correctional Institute where that motherfucking lecture chair, and put that needle in his ass and get that lethal injection and bring Chris back. That's what I motherfucking hope. Shit. Man, the whole Gifford wish they'd have took his ass instead of Chris, man. Man, Chris loved in the G. So shit. It's highly unlikely, but if he was to get out some type of way, never ever will he be able to go to the G, to Gifford. Man, please. So, to all you dumbass motherfuckers that saying free Melly, 5 years later, 5 years later, you feel me? If anybody's screaming free anybody that's allegedly or incarcerated for killing somebody that you related to, somebody that you on the opposite side of justice for, when you fight for justice for, if they gotta be against you. So anybody that's screaming free Melly, suck Juvy and sack dick, please, coming from the family of the victims, I'm speaking for them, dumb motherfuckers. And to this dumbass gray boy, oh, the bitch was in my comments again. They keep talking about this wrongful death case. Motherfuckers are so stupid. But I'm going to get on that in the next video. I got some business to handle.